So a guitar is now the instrument that this class will be learning. You know guitars, but let's discuss a little bit more, share some more stuff about guitars, because you need to know the instrument that you are playing. Don't just play something which you don't know, but you need to know it first. So let's get to know a guitar before we jump into playing it, but let's first of all know what a guitar or something about guitars. Right, here we are now learning about the types of guitars, whereby we have acoustic guitars, electric guitars, semi-acoustic guitars. These are the types of guitars that we have. Let's bring out the pictures of these types of guitars. We have acoustic guitars here, this one and this one. By the way, acoustic guitars are guitars that do not need electricity for them to be played. Not only guitars, but any acoustic instrument. Acoustic instruments are instruments that do not need electricity. So here I've got these guitars. This one is a rhythm or a lead guitar, whereas for this one is a bass guitar. The reason as to why I said this one is a rhythm or a lead guitar, it's because it all depends on you, the way you are playing it, that it will be a rhythm guitar or a lead guitar. So it's both of those guitars, lead or rhythm, but it depends now on you, the player, how you're playing it. Whereas for this one is a bass guitar. Here, we have some differences here between this rhythm guitar and the bass guitar. One, the strings of the bass guitar here are 4, whereas for the rhythm guitar there are 6. The other difference is the strings of the bass guitar are thicker as compared to the strings of the rhythm guitar. But both of these, the good thing is they are acoustic guitars. They don't need electricity for them to be played. You can just grab one of those ones, begin to play right away. So those are acoustic guitars. Let's move on to another type. There we are. Here we have now electric guitars. This one is an electric bass guitar. This one is an electric rhythm or lead guitar. Remember, rhythm and lead it can be the same guitar, but it all depends on you, the way you're playing it. So here, this is an electric bass guitar. The good thing, I should say, the difference between this guitar in terms of now number of strings and the acoustic one, this one has got 5 strings. So it's a 5-stringed bass guitar, an electric one. And then we've got here a rhythm guitar. All right, let's go on to the other type. Here now, we are on the semi-acoustic guitars. So the word semi means half. So simply put, semi-acoustic is half acoustic, half electric. So what it means, like, this guitar can be used either with electricity or without electricity. Still, you can enjoy playing it. You can produce good sounds, good songs out of it, with electricity or without electricity. Now, this one looks like an acoustic guitar, but there's a difference, some difference which are there between this guitar and the acoustic one. Here, look at this part here. You see? This part here is now where the circuitry of the guitar lies on. So here I've got these equalizers, the switch, and you've got here the LED, and there's also a portion somewhere whereby you put a battery here, making it now an electric, because the battery is part of is what produces electric current. And after that, there's this part here on this picture, because we need also to show you this part, or I need also to show you this part. This is now where to connect the guitar to your amplifier, because this one is an electric. As an acoustic guitar doesn't have this part because you don't connect it to any, an amplifier, because it just produces sounds on its own. But for this one, you need to connect it to somewhere else when you want to use electricity. So you connect a cable here to an amplifier and you do some adjustments on these controls here. So this is a semi-acoustic. By the way, semi means half, so it's half acoustic, half electric. That's now about the semi-acoustic guitars. All right, let's move on. Now here we have to learn about the parts of a guitar. You have a guitar, but now the parts of that guitar. Here, parts of an electric guitar. This one is an electric guitar. Now we need to learn the parts of an electric guitar. Some of you just see guitar and they just say, okay, just grab it and begin to play. But it has got parts, and as you can see here, there are, many parts here, but one guitar with many parts. By the way, I said this one is an electric guitar. It can be a rhythm guitar or a lead guitar, but it all depends on how you play it. Right, let's start with here. There's this part here, this one, which are pointing to here, pickups. These are what picks up the sounds. When you are playing it, the sound that is coming out of the strings, they are being picked up by these pickups so that they'll be sent to the amplifier for amplification. Here we have a body. A body is from this part, the whole of this part. This is a body. That's the body. This one is bridge and saddles. There's a bridge here whereby the strings are connected to the body. It's called a bridge here. Now let's come here. Here I've got a strap button. Strap button is where now we put a strap, and the other one is here. A strap to that is now you can put it on your shoulder so that it's like the guitar is on your shoulder. So the strap is put on, fastened onto the guitar using these buttons. Here is an output jack, as you can see here, whereby you connect a cable to an amplifier for amplification. I've got these knobs. This one, this one, and this one. It's a volume, stroke, tone ports. Volume is it's used to raise the volume when maybe the sound is quiet, or when the sound is too high, you can reduce it. So we use the volume. The tone is there to control what we call the tone of the guitar. When I say the tone, I'm talking of the bass or the treble. The low pitched notes, which are the bass, or the treble, which are the high pitched notes. So you control if your guitar is sounding like has got a bassier sound, you reduce that bass sound so that it's now it's just well balanced. That's now the tone controls. Here we've got pickup selection switch. It's a switch whereby you select which pickup one of these three should you use, or maybe you want to use all of them. It's up to you. There's this this switch here, or just want to use two, or just want to use one. So this switch is there to select which pickups or pickup you want to use. This one, the white part, the whole of this white part is pickup guard. It guards the pickup and protects it and makes people never to see what is inside the pickup. So it guards the pickups. These three pickups, they are guarded by this. Here is a cutaway. The guitar was supposed to finish from here, but since there are some notes here, when you are playing the guitar, you reach this part. So if the guitar would finish here, you wouldn't be playing these notes. So they cut this part so that the hand can go even here and play the notes right here. So that's why it's called a cutaway. Now, we said this whole part here, the red part, the whole of this part is called a body. From here, you see this line going this way up to here. This whole part here is called a neck. Well, on that note, let's come to an end of our today's lesson. We'll meet again later and continue from where we have stopped. Like that is to say, discussing and knowing the parts of a guitar. Until then, it's bye.